I would just never pay $6,250 for a Gucci marmont, especially when they've hit the outlets a long time ago. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jess. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 15,000 subscribers and I'm about 100 or so subscribers off. So yes, let's talk about today bags that I'm not buying. New bags that some of them I do like, but some of them I think are rather silly, so I wanted to go through them today and let me know your thoughts as well. So first bag is the medium D Vibe bowling bag from Dior. So firstly, D Vibe is a bit of a cringe name, but the bowling bag, yes, I do think it's a super iconic style from Dior. I did have this phase where I was obsessed with the Dior bowling bag, like the pre-loved ones, and I did buy one in pink. And upon doing some research, I think that this bowling bag style has been around since like the 70s. So it's a pretty iconic style from Dior. Pre-loved, you can pick these up for under $1,000. I know, crazy, right? But from the boutique, now I do think that the new and boutique one will be much nicer because it is not crusty or whatever, like an old bag, because sometimes like the old ones, the patent leather can get a bit weird. The interior might not be as nice. But this medium size is $5,100. Do I think it's cute? Yeah, but I don't know. For me, I'd rather just go for the vintage style. I think it's much cheaper. And the shape of this one is a little bit different. It's more of like, less of like it kind of like slopes in at the top, and then the shape of the handle kind of like does that a little bit more. There's also the large size, the large D Vibe bowling bag for $5,600. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it. I actually quite like the style, but it's actually prompted me to look on the pre-love market and see what bargains I can get the look for less. I think a lot of us these days are buying vintage, buying secondhand because it's cheaper and it's like the original idea. So yeah, I think for the price, I'd rather not, but yeah, let me know your thoughts, guys. Now, I also am not a huge fan of the Fendi Roll mini bag. This is a new raffia bag with the FF logos all over it. It is $2,500. Now, for me, raffia bags, they should be cheap. You know, when you go to the market, they're like, you know, $30, $20. But I don't understand what warrants the $2,500 price point. You're literally just paying for the FF logos all over the bag. The inside is just raffia as well. There's not much leather to it. For me, this is like a complete ripoff. And if I wanted a basket, I would not pay this much. But I can kind of understand why they launched it, because a lot of people love raffia bags, and yeah, I think some are worth it, but this one, it just looks like a very simple design. Next bag that I'm not that into at the moment is the Gucci Marmont small multi-pocket bag. This is just ugly, guys. This is 6,250 Australian dollars. It's a Gucci Marmont and I've added cargo pockets all around it. I think that this bag looks ridiculous. One thing, it's quite ugly. Am I a huge fan of cargo pockets? Honestly, I do love the cargo Birkin and cargo Picotin. I think they're so cute. And I also don't really mind the new Miu Miu bags with the cargo pockets. So some cargo pocket bags I quite like. I just think that on the Gucci Marmont, it looks awfully random and it's very much influenced by the trends, I suppose. But I would just never pay $6,250 for a Gucci Marmont, especially when they've hit the outlets a long time ago, and they just don't seem like bags that should be $6,000. Yeah, so no, I think this design is just silly. Next bag is the Loewe Pebble bucket bag. Now this bag is actually quite cute. The way that you change the different notches on it or adjust the strap is that you have to like unclick the pebble part, and then you have to like smush it back together, and it's quite cute, the design. It also comes in a raffia for $3,200. Again, rip-off. I think the raffia just makes it look cheap. And then you can also get leather variation. So there's a medium size for $4,150, which you can wear as a shoulder bag, and then the mini one for $3,400. Do I think that they're cute? Yes. They actually remind me a lot of my Picotin, which I wear all the time. Where's my Picotin? Oh, here. Yeah, it reminds me a lot of my Picotin, but the reason why I wouldn't get the Loewe one is because I prefer Picotin, and I think I would rather spend like maybe $5,000 on a new Picotin. I know that sounds a bit crazy, but yeah, I prefer like the lock and just the two handles. And I prefer the leather of Hermes compared to Loewe as well. Loewe is hit and miss for me. I have had some good luck with Loewe and some bad luck. So yeah, I don't know. I think, nah, it's a cute bag, but I wouldn't personally buy it. Next bag is the Hermes Baloise bag. I don't know how to say it, Baloise bag. This is a new silk bag which has this leather handle, and it sometimes pops up on the website and you're able to purchase it. I think it retails for almost like around 4,000 Australian dollars, which I think is very high for a silk bag. Now Hermes are very famous for their silks. I do have quite a few Hermes silk scarves and like a lot of twillies, so I do really appreciate Hermes silks. And if I was like, I don't know, if I was made of money, maybe I would buy this bag just for collectability purpose, but I think for the price point, it is rather high, and you could even just get a silk scarf and kind of make your own bag out of it, to be honest, but I'm not sure why it's priced so high, whether it's that thick handle on it or the way that they pleated it. But it looks like quite a simple design. I do like how it comes out in all these different prints and different colors. But yeah, I just feel like for what it is, it's a little bit overpriced. But let me know what you think as well. Do you own this bag, guys? Maybe it is worth the hype, but yeah, I just think it's a little bit expensive. Next is the Goyard Boheme Hobo. I have seen this a lot on my social media, and I do think it's a style that's totally trending at the moment. The hobo style, a lot of people are into it, and Goyard, I think it's just a nice variation of a monogram canvas that is really trending at the moment. I see a lot more people wearing Goyard bags more than ever, as opposed to maybe Louis Vuitton monogram or something like that. And the Boheme Hobo, I think it's actually quite hard to get because I've seen it on a lot of personal shopper pages and like reseller pages. But to me, it doesn't look like a very expensive bag. I mean, if you look at the inside, if you look at the overall texture of it, it doesn't seem like it should be worth like $4,000, which I think is like the resale price. And even on Grailed, it's like $5,000. Like, I just think, nah, for like that price, I would rather get something else. I would actually rather get a Picotin for that price. The Bottega Long Clutch. This is a style that I've also seen on a lot of influencers, and I do think it's a really pretty design. Again, it's around $4,000. I do actually think it's a really classy bag. I'm a fan of like the Bottega woven texture, and I do think that hardware on the front is quite low key and it's quite a classic look. The reason I wouldn't get it is because I think it looks rather dressy. It's not like a clutch that you can dress down as well. I feel like I have a flip-flat clutch from Hermes, but I feel like this is kind of like a casual style, like you could wear it very easy and just like bring it out whenever, or it feels more like a pochette or something. But this I feel like is quite like elevated and it looks quite evening to me, so I wouldn't get it because I don't feel like it would fit into my style as much. But I do think as a bag it's really pretty, and I do even like there's like an Andiamo tote at the moment. I think that's really pretty as well. It's like $7,000. Yeah, mainly because of the price. I don't love it that much, basically, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, Bottega is a brand that I would love to explore more. But yeah, at this stage, probably not. It's the trends are not tempting me at this point. And then finally, the P9 Speedy from Louis Vuitton. Now, there's been a lot of hype around this bag on social media, and I've seen it a lot on the, the different Louis Vuitton runway shows. I do particularly like the bubblegum pink one, the new size 30, but for the price, it's a no from me. I think the price is pretty close to like a Birkin price, and I would rather buy a Birkin than a P9 Speedy at this point. Now, if I was at a different stage of my life, or if I was sick of Hermes or something, I would be slightly tempted to pre-order this, because I do think that these Speedies are quite collectible, and I do love the way that they look like with bag charms, and especially the pink one would be so cute with like my Hello Kitty on it and my jelly cats and whatever. Like, I have a vision, and I think I would wear this Speedy, but at the same time, I don't know if I don't know, guys. I don't know if I would want to spend that much money on a Speedy, but let me know what you think as well. I do look forward to seeing a lot of people unbox that bag, and yeah, thanks for watching my video today. Were any of these trendy bags your cup of tea? Let me know, and I'll talk to you guys on my next one. Bye!